when the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child was introduced in Geneva in 1989, this was quite radical. It really changed our views of childhood. It challenged the dominant constructions of children as being dependent and vulnerable, and that we should mainly be thinking of protecting them. Because Article 12 and some of the other articles recognise children's citizenship rights. In other words, they give children some standing as a member of society. It means that they deserve respect, that they are recognised as having agency, and that they also have responsibilities, and that therefore we can expect them to be participants in society. And if they get that opportunity from early on, then I think it contributes to democracy. People have very strong assumptions about age, and it's partly a result of what developmental psychologists have been telling us for a long time about children's capabilities. It's what I mentioned before about the dominant construction of children as being in the process of becoming adults rather than as competent persons now. And therefore it's assumed that children are too young to have agency or to be able to take responsibility. Constructions of childhood change in different times. We're giving children much more say in decisions about their lives and recognising them more as citizens. Article 19 says that children should be protected from all forms of mental and physical violence and neglect and maltreatment and so on. And there are now 33 countries in the world that have banned physical punishment. Part of that change is getting people to listen to what children say. And we've done research actually talking to children about what it feels like to be physically punished and how it threatens the bond between parents and children. And also that we should expect children to allow their dignity to be threatened in this way. Physical punishment might bring about compliance in the short term, but the long term, the effects are very negative. More aggression, more antisocial behaviour. It threatens the attachment between parents and children. There are influences on mental health, such as depression and deviant behaviour of one kind and another. And there's also evidence that it influences language development, intellectual development. We think that might be because if adults use physical punishment to control children, they may be talking to them less, so that they're not negotiating and reasoning and explaining why they want children to behave in certain ways.